Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like this video, share with friends, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell in the corner so you can stay updated on all our videos. Whew, my friends, I'm so glad you're with me today. I had just the craziest last couple of weeks where there's so many things that have to get done that I felt like I had no time in between to just catch up or rest or recuperate. And all of these things just kept getting piled on top of each other. I had papers due with class, I had readings to do, we had tryouts for basketball, all of these different things and projects and very small things, but all at once, and it was piling up. And today I noticed that I was looking at all of these external things as I need to finish this. This is like what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And then my son tonight, he was kind of struggling at bedtime. And my first thought was like, this is really inconvenient right now. This is the night where I'm catching up from last week. So the rest of this week can be on track and can be smooth. And my initial thought was to get frustrated, to just be really short with him and say, you know what, you deal with it, you're gonna be fine, just go to sleep. I don't have time for this. So I sat for a second and I realized he just needs me. He just needed mom. So I went in and I sat with him, and it took a lot of effort, but I tried so hard not to control the situation or control him or project my own needs for the moment on him, if that makes sense, where I was looking more at the time that I was losing being in there with him rather than just ministering to him and loving him. And so as I was sitting with him, I just had to let everything else go. Everything I was working on, that extra time I thought I just had to leave it behind. And I just had to look at the person in front of me. And it was this beautiful moment because when I did that, he immediately settled down. And I realized all he needed was just that connection, that human connection, knowing mom is here and everything's gonna be okay. And it was a really grace-filled moment, you know, to just see my son needing that love and to be able to give it to him. But it took a lot of effort and kind of wading through my own heart and that initial hesitation. I'm too busy for this. This is the wrong time. And it really got me thinking about this is the gospel. This is the gospel. So often in our lives, I think, at least for me, that the gospel is going to be some really big, obvious thing that I say yes to. And maybe it's happened in little ways, but it hasn't arrived yet. But I'm a faithful Christian and I'm going to get it someday. You know, maybe someday I'll be able to say yes to adopting somebody or going on another mission trip or some big thing. But I'm realizing more and more in my motherhood that it's these tiny little moments where we hear Jesus say to us, come follow me. And as inconvenient as it is, we drop our nets and we just go and we listen. And that really is the heart of the gospel. When he said to the apostles, come follow me, they were just doing their ordinary things, right? They were fishing, they were shooting the breeze with each other, they were just living their ordinary lives. There was no huge indicator that God was just going to walk by them on foot and beckon them. And it was simple. And I think that's the radicalness of the gospel, is that it was so simple, but they saw it exactly for what it was, and they followed Jesus in that everyday moment. And so as a mother, as families, wherever you're at in life, my challenge for you and for myself this week is to just find the moments that Jesus is giving me that simple call that he gave the apostles in the Gospels, come follow me. Is it in my kids? I need to drop my papers, I need to drop my to-do list, and I just need to love them. That pure, simple act of meeting Jesus in the moment. Is it that? Is it helping another friend, helping a family member, whatever it is? I'm just eager to try to remember that It's not about all of these plans that I have for myself. It's not about all of these ideas I have for my life, how I'm going to serve the Lord, but it's about actually serving the Lord. And it's easy to miss. I mean, the people in the gospel, there's also ones that were like, I've done everything I need to do, but what am I missing? And Jesus is like, well, just, go sell everything. Do like everything I tell you, not just like half of it. And he walks away, and that's easy for us. It's like, do I really have to drop everything and go help my kid when I'm like right in the middle of reading something? It's like, yeah, you do actually. Because this is where the hard stuff is. This is where I'm saying, come follow me. So I wanted to share with you one of my favorite books. It's Searching for and Maintaining Peace. Real quick quote to send you on your week that I love. And it's from a priest, Father Jacques Philippe. And he says that at which we should aim is then not principally to impose a lot of things on ourselves, as good as they may seem with our own intelligence, according to our projects, etc. Rather, we must try to discover the disposition of our soul, the profound attitude of our heart, and the spiritual conditions that permit God to act in us. It's only thus that we can bear fruit that will last. So my friends, let's listen to Jesus. Let's follow his call, as simple and as radical as it might come to us in our daily lives. And let's just let him work in us the way he wants to, not according to our plans, so that we may bear fruit that will last. Thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all next week.